I mean, I brought it up, so fair enough.
You gotta commit to that kind of thing. Alright. Welcome to the Phoenix Stream. Wait, hold on. There's no sound.
To the Phoenix Stream.
There it is. Now we're gonna do this completely blind. No one's gonna like know what the words are. They're just gonna say random things. It's gonna be
We'll
fun.
have to close our eyes.
Yep. No, see, what we have to do is watch the stream, so that way we have like 7 hours of delay.
You just gotta trust my jank internet. Also, I gotta put the Kirby's on. Again, I've forgotten.
Kirby!
Turbo.
The water is wet. Also here,
Kiwi.
I love your profile picture. It's adorable.
The Wample with the party hat is so cute.
Yeah. It's a vibe.
It's a big vibe. Oh! Wait, did I?
Yeah, they are.
Yes. Hey, Era?
Yeah?
Are you happy to be lunch lady again?
Yeah?
Awesome. Glad we sorted that. I completely forgot to ask you. But that's okay. I did now, so we have consent from everybody, and we're good to go. Yes, 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 yes.
We're ready, spaghetti.
Oh, my titty.
Oh my titty. I see.
No, titty. Titty.
Oh titty. I was like,
Titty works.
Baby.
fuck. All right. You know,
Stand right here.
it's gonna continue. Let us begin. Last time we besieged a lunch lady on the stand, and now she can't speak. And then we went to a recess, because that's what courts do.
Because the judge had much lunch and he needed to lie
shit,
down.
it's Emma. Oh shit, where's Wizard? Oh no.
Oh shit, me. February 23, 11:56 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Sorry.
Number 1, 2 punch.
Number 1, 2!
Mr. Wright,
Huh? What?
are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface? But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much. Except today was swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister, anyway?
Apparently, she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
For lunch.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
Oh, no, she's screwed, Emma, sorry. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Oh. I wonder who this could
Gotta be shrimpy.
Oh, yeah.
So this one's over.
Hola, partner.
I'd smash this man.
They say you throw a red claw to a bowl, it'll fire up its temper.
I think that's the exact same reaction everyone had the first time we saw it.
Either that or it's just Shrimpy's voice. Where's it?
That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least.
¿Por qué no las dos?
Officer Marshall, I love your poncho.
You get shot for flirting with me in Texas. Thought I'd come take a look at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory.
That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there, anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge.
Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
The one time he doesn't say prospector and you're like,
Yeah, I know, it fucked me up. I was like, oh shit.
Officer Marshall. The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
Glug glug.
You don't say. Don't that just beat all?
Ha.
I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon, Aidsworth seen it too, I'd reckon.
What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So Miss Starr wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns.
I wish you'd
And
grab
sometimes
the
you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this.
That bull's going straight to Fluffy.
Nice.
Time to get bullied.
So what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs.
Wouldn't mind some ribs right now.
February 27th, 11:32 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 999. 999. 9.
9. 999.
Is she correct?
99999.
Shut it down.
I'd like to resume if the computer isn't broken anymore.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent.
It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well then, I believe it's time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable.
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
I believe this is Bromy.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
I reckon it's because somebody drew a penis on his car.
What is this phallic object on my vehicle?
Excuse me. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Oh. Who's this still?
What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
Hoppa, hoppa.
Hey! The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
good.
he's fucking hot. Whoops.
It's so hot, you know what, let's just call it there. Let's all go home.
Who on earth is he?
Supe's just trying to take screenshots, clearly.
Yeah, I just did then.
He's tripped out the
it's
water.
you.
Sorry.
That man has big wand energy.
Get used to looking at this stare, by the way.
Oh, he's cute.
Sorry I'm late. Gay? The doors were packed. It's just me.
Okay.
Ungay! It's Haji!
Okay.
I like
wow.
that bit better.
You looked
was
at
a
that word
Freudian slip.
and you came up with ungay.
It's
Oh my god.
Alright.
Roll with it. I don't care.
no, it's Udgy.
Beautiful.
We'll do Udgy. Long time no see. Hey, Udgy, how you been? Swim much these days?
Hello. No, I've been so busy.
Busy schmizzy. Udgy, my boy, you have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Udgay, Udgy, seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Hey, thanks.
So sorry about a little worthy giving you all the trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly!
I mean, he'd probably look good in a swimsuit.
Love him.
Little Worthy?
Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief of police?
Chief of Police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Name's Gaunt. Damon Gaunt. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came into this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler.
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
Think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On Little Worthy's car, no less. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
What you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
Now, wait a minute, Worthy.
I have no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there, Miles Edgeworth.
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had...
Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What? Are you serious?
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
You're disposable.
Come on! Just hurry up and open it.
Fine.
Come on. Take a chance. Live a little. Touch the switchblade.
You got 10 fingers.
I'm gonna wobble it around a bit. Whoa.
Whoa.
Look how trippy this is.
I wasn't peeking the mic too much, was I? While speaking?
No, you're fine.
That's good.
Okay,
good.
let me know.
Ah! Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
Just the tip. tip. And this dark red stain. Blood? Blood? Switchblade knife added to the court record.
Namey.
Blood.
Not for the blood god. This does not excuse the action of the fuck. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife.
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really.
Oh, it's a problem, alright.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this case here, so I can't talk much about it. Ash, choose a Pokemon.
Ash, go on an adventure so I can plow your mother.
Oh, God.
The fuck?
I'd plow Ash's mother.
Oh, Mr. Mime already is.
Mr. Mime!
There was a murder at the police department. A detective.
Hush hush information, G. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Order, order, order.
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Bitch, I'll do what I want. Excuse me, special?
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be this little tag?
Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that.
We have established that the knife in Goodman's chest is this. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
That's quite a mystery.
Like a mystery. It's wrapped in something. A muffler.
This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto.
Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time.
Or how are things down with the department?
Your mic is a little bit quiet, by the way, Fluffy.
Oh yeah? Well, fuck you, right.
He always gets angry, even though I'm trying to help him.
Stop helping me.
Wait a second.
Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection.
This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
Ah! An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great. I'm trying so hard not to say.
Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7s 12 divided by 2. Is this a Kingdom Hearts game?
Your Honor,
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts doesn't exist yet. It's upside down.
Upside.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get?
Oh my god, the DL6 incident.
The DLC incident ripoff.
Ah!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag. Order. Order. Well, Chief.
Oh well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto.
I win? What game is this guy playing? So this knife was stolen?
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say? Or was it, in fact, a murder weapon?
Nice! Nice, nice! Good show, Littleworthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
Something happened at the police department too, huh?
You got a good look in your eyes there. Righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry.
Something did happen. And why wasn't I informed?
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy, what with Lena's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? On the same day, a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department.
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto.
I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me the data on your case.
Oh, good one! This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
So, tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence room? Wait a second. I have heard of that.
The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
Burmy.
Abada.
Okay.
Oodgay.
Udgay.
Okay.
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 Remember, it's the Zodiac killer. Oh, you actually want me to read this bit?
Yes!
Okay, all right. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
No way.
There's the connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place, mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen, from the police department's evidence room.
The victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know the detective murdered in the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
You two make a good pair.
He ships it.
It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there.
Chief, I request you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all.
Can we get the information? Unofficially?
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really?
Who would have guessed?
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Connections.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers so you don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189.
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
8, 2. I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5458. Fuck, I can't do it either. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is.
Who turned the
What does
lights
this
out?
mean? Shut the fuck up.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say for once.
Damn judge fucking...
You said ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. It tells you something. What does it tell you?
Yabba.
Witness. Yabba dab.
Dabba.
Your Honor, case.
Do.
Your Honor, Oodgay.
Hearsay.
Your Honor,
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
Oh, Edgeworth just asked me to prom. No, it's just, I got confused.
and this is news.
Huh?
Zing.
Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do.
Oh.
The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret.
Deal with it. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier? That started with 82. I've forgotten.
You didn't even get the first number right! Again! The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Wait a second, Wright. What does this...
Mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical.
Finishing
That's what I was going to say.
In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Sharp as attack, Righto. Sharp as attack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is... the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location?
Order! Order! Order!
No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this?
Edgeworth's going Super Saiyan.
Yes, it's top secret. Fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
He's having a tantrum.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said, wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
What? How? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Officer Meekins.
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before?
Oh man.
Wait. Aha!
Excuse me? What is Mr. Wedgworth? Anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir. The chief of the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir.
You don't mean him?
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
Your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
That's really fucking
Wow.
Emma's ableist, man. Fuck.
Emma's a teenager, okay? She doesn't know what she's saying.
fair. We were all cringe at that age.
We were.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But, sir, You could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Stop staring me at like that.
No.
I did say to get used to this stare.
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy?
Ooh.
What?
Nani?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law, hmm?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, well, it's,
Real here. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
I didn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Righto over there. Good job, Righto, my boy.
huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No.
Oh, wow.
Just like his daddy.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, what with all the rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time, really.
You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day at the prosecution, as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. I hope your punishment isn't detective.
Mirror.
I hope your punishment isn't
Oh, that's fun. See you
delectable.
next week, guys.
Is it gumshoe?
Gum shoop.
I hope your punishment isn't capital.
Capitalism.
I'm going to the one place that capitalism hasn't corrupted.
Space! We good to keep going?
Yeah.
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 Yeah?
Alright.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Wait. Can I do it? I want to do it in the whiny god's voice.
Go for it. Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, I thought you meant say the date.
February 23, 2:15 p.m. Right, Castle
February
offices.
23rd, 2:15 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Hiya.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Wright. So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with this.
Hey, fuck you, right? Don't be
Ah,
so
you didn't
sure.
hear me! You didn't hear me! Huh? Wait, you were listening?
This fucking guy's invisible.
Look, we're in this together, alright? I'll prove that those thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
You go, Emma, Slay Queen.
Yeah.
February 23. Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mr. Wright, why is the clock Hoya?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
It's
don't
the
know.
Hoya clock.
Emma, I'm here to start the robot uprising. You can't stop us.
It's the
Hoya.
thinker. Every time
Hoya.
we trigger it, it goes
Hoya.
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 Oh yeah.
Hoya.
Oh yeah.
Hoya.
Oh yeah.
Hoya.
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 Help,
Yeah,
Mr.
Hoya.
Wright. Help
Hoya.
me.
No.
John Madden.
Become one
John
with
Madden.
John
John
Madden.
Madden.
John Madden.
Oh,
Damn it.
Oh,
Focus.
God.
Alright, whew, robot invasion over, let's go.
Okay. I don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room, no biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
Hmm. Edgeworth.
Oh yeah.
Did he actually leave? What the fuck?
No. The oil drum, was it empty? No, he wasn't getting water.
Ooh, Hera, this is you.
Oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Ooh, Bremen. Love it.
My sister raising evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Ema.
Emo.
Your name is Ema now.
Emo.
Ema really likes your sister.
the lesser known
Sky
scene
sister.
plays.
Well, that's not it at all. That ain't it, Chief. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that's luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Fluid.
Blood sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it away with a little bit of water.
What the fuck? Okay.
Well, even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't you, the police have... No, I'm not doing this.
Oh,
Fuck
God.
you.
That's all I wanted.
No.
You just wanted to see Supe rage quit.
Pronouncing the letter O is bannable. Fuck off. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink it.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. They'll look super cute on you.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Whoa.
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Fuck you, I'm just gonna click. What's that?
I was
Blue.
grabbing some water. Why is everything red?
Don't worry about it. We're the predator now.
Right, got really angry.
Very angry.
Is this Edgeworth's POV?
Just everything he sees is red. No, we're wearing Emma's glasses, that's why.
Oh, I see.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, this is a blood stain.
It's so...
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically? The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, they'd have... If they fought here,
Call an ambulance!
there'd have to have been more blood than this. There we go. We did it.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans where we find the bloodstain, okay? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah. And this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that.
Luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emma Skye.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all of their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out to the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. This is Hayera.
I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
Miss Starr!
You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead doesn't really get my mouth watering. I gotta see some sugar on the floor
You
instead of
certainly
blood.
put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Starr, but
No, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. It's unforgivable.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Skye stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands.
Ah.
I swear on my honor as a detective, she stabbed God man. Good man. God man.
good God, man.
God man.
That was God, man. After she stabbed him.
Odd gay. Odd gay God man.
Damn it.
Attorney at law.
Oh my god.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
I'm naming an
How to
NPC
laugh.
God gay.
Every time, it makes me laugh!
So you were a detective, weren't you, Mrs. Starr?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years. No matter how hard the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
They confessed. They babbled like babies.
They confess their sins to those titties, goddamn.
You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I can be your angel or your devil.
Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect.
That's literally the shirt I'm wearing right now.
So far.
And before long, They called me the cough-up queen.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from one of your lunches.
And you were let go? Fired?
I felt that I'd found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident.
SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean letters, numbers, and things?
The
Tell
DL6.
me why.
DL6.
Back to my childhood.
Very good, very good.
What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really?
That knife was evidence from the case. The murder weapon. It was due for transfer the very day Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Oh, come on, really?
Yes.
I guess the answer is no.
Very good, very good. Ooh.
Think about it. I could have taken that picture from the guardroom. But even I get flustered sometimes.
So we went straight to the scene of the crime.
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. And that's when I took this photo, yes.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime?
That was 5 minutes of the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time? Very good. Thank you for telling me all of this, yes.
That incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Very good.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shard.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of sort. Made up evidence.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved in the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolman, others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those.
Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer, Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over. He was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9? Very good.
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait. Those lunches you sell.
There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, Rookie,
What?
it seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
And you should take this.
Salisbury steaks lunch? Fuck, that looks good.
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
I want to eat it though. Oh, that looks so good.
Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you going out?
Why do you want to know?
Because I want to go out with him.
Oh my god.
I'm just wondering what happened to him.
Get in line, Emma.
Oh my god, are you guys holding hands?
You better be married. Well, a long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. I swear to God, Emma, if you make a move on him before me...
Only if she doesn't make a move on Edgeworth first.
Isn't she 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
17-year-olds are thirsty.
February 23, police department entrance.
It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around fast, they're blurring.
I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid in an amusement park.
Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
You are way too excited about this, Emma.
I want to see the dead bodies.
You couldn't even handle a bit of blood.
At my tender age.
At my tender age.
I wonder who lives here.
February 23, evidence room entrance, guard station.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti! They're so prickly, and so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
I love the trap he set at the door.
It's just a little less so.
February 23, police department entrance.
This place is charged with frantic energy, as always.
That'd be Wiz.
Me?
I
Yeah.
think. Maybe?
Please.
Huh? Wasn't that?
Ah, you thought it was a meek security guard, but it was me! One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
Bamboozled.
Detective
Oh my
Gumshoe!
Ah, it was a good old-fashioned fake-out, pal. No time. Fuck.
You fake yourself out.
God damn it. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of the... Actually, it's not for sale.
Aww.
Oh,
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
buddy.
Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. We just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing at the police department evidence room, right, pal?
On the same day a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
It was me.
You
Listen,
murdered him?
I murdered myself, pal. Listen, pal. All I know is that I need some a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
Alright, bye.
Wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start.
Steak lunch monster.
How do you get the detention center again? There we go.
Memory 23, detention center, visitors room.
Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
Oh, heck.
What was that?
Wizard.
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrator again, sir. That's what I'd say.
Oh.
Hi, greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. Got your report, sir?
Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like the little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
No, sir, how should I say this?
Wait, he isn't, is he? You... Officer Meekins. You didn't, did you?
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir.
What? What?
Now, this is an unexpected turn of events.
He has cold blood murder in his eyes.
Oh, dude. If looks could
taste.
kill.
He has the taste.
Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Fist, sir.
Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Marshall?
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious person!
What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And then when I came to, I was here in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as the perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim!
I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that matter.
Yeah, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, had no intention of killing him, sir, none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
Sir, but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir. But the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story.
Well, anyway, bye. No.
Yeah, good luck with that. Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir. That's it. That's it!
That's what?
This is it!
Oh my god.
My head was asleep until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir.
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct. That card was the cause of it all.
This ID card?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing.
I better pry into this one a little deeper.
Right, to be a little deeper.
Oh. Can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say that I'm a little lost patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will.
Oh my god, I don't want to.
I'm a lost little lamb. Ooh. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious?
Oh god.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked the Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
Doubt. What?
Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and left at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
What?
Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well,
It's infectious!
I sir. When I work, I was here. Tracy, put your claws away.
Right! Phoenix Wright!
Spreading.
Roll, Scoot!
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma? Like, zoinks?
Well, let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, who he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
Zoinks!
Zoinks.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here.
They told me that it had to be him, sir, on that day, at that time. Ow. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly?
But the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? A videotape?
From the security camera. The crime I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's me. It's on tape.
Bogus.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. Boy, I'm sure glad that's over with.
I think
We
I
all
found my
kind of
favorite
panicked for a
character.
minute there.
His voice just starts elevating me into a state of anxiety. Like, I feel like I should be panicking the entire time.
Just his presence induces anxiety.
Anxiety
Stress
manifests.
levels. Yeah.
Memory 23. Police station. Criminal Affairs Department.
You know, Emma, I feel like we've walked all the way over to the police department, but I can still hear Officer Meekins in my ear.
It's still ringing in my ears.
Feel it.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives' desk.
It's Police Chief Gant.
It's Police Chief Dilf.
You're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing.
Sir, I'm sure it's the most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does come up, you call me right away. Deal?
Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir.
The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered.
Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Gant! Reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
'Cause he's a DILF, Emma! You'll understand when you're older.
Wright's become a bootlicker.
Is Edgeworth going to be okay?
No!
Damn it!
No, he's
After I got him off that murder charge and everything.
Fuck.
Oh god. Oh, were they? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Nobody expects that.
Yep.
It's always a
Well,
surprise.
they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
Doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sitting on the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto?
Oh,
Fun
That
karma.
term scream.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
what?
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean.
They're being prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But, you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut.
Ah, was he the one you were picking on earlier?
Ah, you saw that? Oops!
I wonder what it was he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Bye, Gant.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. I didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21. Better make a note of that just in case. Goodman's lost item report added to the court record.
Yeehaw!
I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. That's where the frogs are being turned gay. Or gay.
Chemtrails.
The fucking frogs are gay.
They're turning the frogs on gay.
It's the gay frog facility.
Hey, look, it's Blue Badger. Let's inspect him.
He looks pretty gay. Blue Badger.
He looks shocked.
He's still writhing around today.
Oh, here we go, guys. Get ready.
Bring it on.
Ta-da. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel like he's gonna do something naughty.
Emma, why do you think that?
Because he's gay.
I mean, okay. Alright. Wait, hold on. Gotcha. Sorry, we gotta go all the way back. I fucked up.
Wow. Name something new.
Hi again.
Hello again.
I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Ah, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there, the busy one.
The guy who can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the dancing blue badger. Okay, my bad. Oh, there we go. Okay. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
No, Righto.
Hold on, I need to catch an absol. Here we go.
Oh my god!
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Yes.
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow 5,000 yen? I'd give them 5,000 yen, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It goes to show, you never know who's going to catch an absol.
Absolutely.
You can borrow this.
Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along now and do your best. Now, later, folks.
God, he's so nice.
Fades away.
It looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think. Real ID.
You seem happy. I wonder what that feels like.
I'll be happy if I catch an absol. Well, yes, sir. Because, sir, we've got to go into the...
Fuck yeah! Sorry.
Oh.
Oh no, you
Well,
didn't
no.
Sad.
No, I'm not happy. I was the only one who didn't catch
No! I'll trade it to you somehow.
Well, you know what? Let's just go into the evidence room.
I think this place...
forgot about the absol, and I thought you were really excited to go to the evidence room.
I mean, I am, bro. Like, it's the evidence room, dude.
Oh,
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. On the girl.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm so sorry. That's so sad.
Oh, that's okay.
Guard station. Guard station? Ah, yes. Yes. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have an ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well. What's made my Bambina's sky so gray?
Why are there so many handsome men in this case? Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
What's that? Why does it have to be him, look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting.
Looks like the card reader's... Looks like the card reader's on again.
Virginia, take me home to the place
I belong West Virginia, Mount Country Road. While you're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You free tonight for dinner? You're busy then.
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Ooh.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
He's about to pull out a 6-shooter Magnum.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina. But I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wild prairie. Like a gunslinger loading a 6-shooter, I say a little prayer. Grork.
What?
Grork. Grond.
Grond.
The hammer of the underworld has been called.
Bring up the wolf's head. What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too grond to talk.
Grond.
Grond.
You're saying because his stomach was gronding. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto.
Grond.
Oh, fuck. If only we had some kind of Salisbury steak lunch to give him.
That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas.
No. No, I just saw this on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall.
All right, Bambina, you win. Ask more anything.
Finally, it seems like.
He's willing to talk.
If he can stop eating to talk, you mean?
Cock around a mouthful of steak. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention centers hold us.
That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
My girlfriend, well,
Miss Starr.
Damn.
I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
Hey, broccoli is amazing. What are you on about?
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it still smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There's some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transferals.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard, and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
So this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. Can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. It was 420.
It was
Wait.
7.
7 sevens.
I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that the record is tied to the stabbing. Ooh.
Ooh, woo, y'all.
You see this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot.
The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of those cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say?
I entered the evidence room and then asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
That's rude.
Sag, if he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
All right, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
ID card record added to the court record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. ID think that's not a pun. Sorry, could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
Is it ideal?
That's
We
a
keep
good one.
only,
There it is.
we keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presider and detective supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault of the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. Yeah.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago? 2 days ago. That wasn't a question.
2 days ago.
Where do I need to go?
Oh, wait.
Yes. Alright, bye!
February 23. Evidence room. Sector 3.
It's quiet. The investigation must be over there. Over here. Over there. It's over there!
So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
The graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
Oh god, he's dead.
Oh,
that's right. The Discord sounds are going over the. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's like apparently all the Discord notifications were going off that whole time. Oh my gosh. Hold on, sorry. How do I turn the sounds off? It's like a whole conversation just going on there. Sorry, Cassia. Thank you for pointing that out.
I'm having a great time.
See, the people who aren't talking at the moment are just having a very personal conversation at the moment, and I didn't consider that.
I'm sorry, I could take it also.
No. You keep going. I've got it sorted now.
Pal. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal.
Punk.
No, it is true. What I heard?
Oh god, do I really have to?
Well, I was hoping you'd do the voice when I voice Officer Meekins.
Oh, gotcha.
Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow
5,000 yen, I think you said.
Yeah, no, I was trying to convert Australian into.
Oh, gotcha.
Can I borrow
$80?
90 Australian dollars? I'd give them 90 Australian dollars, no problem.
I borrow an undisclosed amount of money.
Very good.
So, go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
Chief of Police Gad! Will loan anyone $50? Even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief. So now you're boss for the day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you want to have this.
Evidence room floor plans added to the court record. Oh, gosh.
Gumshoe, you're down with the sickness.
That's right. It's an honor.
Took it down with the sickness.
After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
Well, you're the boss. Why are you down with the sickness? Where are your underlings?
Somebody would say I'm disturbed, pal. They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. Got my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
That's why they call it a locker, Emma.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edward, no matter what happens.
Ride or die.
So Mr. Edgeworth is your bae?
Yes.
And he's with the inquiry committee right now?
I was just trying to, like, keep it. Alright, everybody, take a deep breath. Focus.
No, I just need to. I'm just gonna lock my phone and put it down. And not look at it whilst I be gum.
Understandable.
Pal, we're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edward just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edward.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. Alright, bye, Gumshoe.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. You're not going anywhere. Every locker is fixed or anyone can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why? I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. A lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint.
Dumplings already.
Hello. So the only locker we can open is our own.
Oh, I just saw a reference. That's cool.
Yeah, she's in here that
Funny.
early.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Is it the fishing?
No, I'll
is it
tell you in a
scroll
sec.
back
To the side so I can see the reference.
Yeah, I'll show you in a sec.
Funny.
Okay.
They look just like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
The handles? Question mark?
Oh no.
Are you okay, Sonfel?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, they explode.
Neat.
Bzap! You get a shock.
If that's what happened, my hand would have been black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Evidence locker added to the court record. Ugh. Okay, so only people who played the second game will get this reference, but there's a pic. Oh, it's not open anymore. Oh, rip.
Oh yeah, there was a picture of I think and there's a picture of a woman.
Yeah, so that's a character from the second game named Maggie. I won't say anymore, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
you get why that's significant, right?
Aw. Cute.
Well, I mean, there was the fishing pole from the Gourd Lake incident, so...
Yeah, there's the fishing pole there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry looking fishing pole that is.
Oh, that's my personal paw. I never did get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal. That's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of the case out of Gourd Lake. Remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And
Several weeks, in fact.
I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
A cheap-looking box?
You can't just judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
Alright, calm
You
down.
shallow prick.
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I'm just vibing, bro. Calm
I'll
down.
get my mallet, pal.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
You're just doing the Rick Sanchez.
Detective Goodman's note, and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection? Oh, right. I gotta click next.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left in that case.
Maybe, Detective Gumshoe. Maybe.
Now, that was a bloody violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder.
A serial killing.
A serial killing? Not Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, pal. I know his Fruit Loops are the best. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago.
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleared up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
He died. Detective.
Jesus. They may as well call him Detective Deadman, am I right, guys?
Oh yeah, Detective Batman. He ain't good at anything, pal.
Except being dead, of course.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good at that.
How the fuck do I make clips? I want to clip that. God damn.
This should be a thing on the actual, on the player. You can hit clip. Anyway.
Detective Goodman was a detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So that switchblade knife.
The victim,
The
took
victim...
the...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oi! No. The victim took the...
You're lying.
Fight.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Oh, that's it. Okay.
Fight.
I'll take your lines now. Look at me. I'm Phoenix right now.
I am Ace Attorney now.
I'm the Ace Attorney.
Utog, fight. Fight, Utog. Could you take a look at this?
Utgay is now in charge.
This is I.
The Udgay is now in charge. This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Pay attention! Gumshoe! Don't make me slap you!
Probably, pal. So it was good. Wow!
What are you doing?
What?
I
just got skipped, pal.
I didn't click
What
that,
is
it did it on its own.
The second number!
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth!
What the fuck?
What?
Hey, that's me!
I can hear... Oh!
I think Wizard is clipping me. You can't just clip
Amazing.
the guy, pal. The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course Gumshoe would know that.
Of course.
What?
ID card record updated in the court record. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? This is...
Madness.
This is crazy. Oh god, I can hear Fluffy again.
The whispering of Gumshoe in the background is so ominous.
It's just like...
Fucking Gumshoe in the background speaking Latin, just summoning.
There, summon a tree!
Don't hey, man! Don't hey, pal!
Don't hey, pal!
Escort libre, pal!
Mr. Wright, Michael Jackson was here. He left a glove. Only one.
He only ever had one, Emma.
Yeah, and he left it here.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal. Making me be out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it.
Rubber glove added to the court record.
Did you just accuse him of being the king of pop?
Yes. It's okay, Billie Jean was not his lover.
No, it's Edgeworth.
I thought we established this already.
I love that Edgeworth's name implies, edging, and that he's worth it. Like Maybelline.
L'Oreal, because I'm worth it.
Wow.
Adriana Phoenix. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Someone must have broken something big to make all of those pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You want to try put it back together?
Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent good 3 hours on it before I had to give up.
Well, that's why
honey.
I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place.
Whoa, 3D! Wow!
In 3D.
Nice, dude.
Technology! Wow!
Guys, please, I'm trying to concentrate.
God, it's so epic!
I've
Have you
played
guys
the
seen the
second game.
movie Back at the
How to
Barn?
reassemble an urn.
What the fuck?
I
So,
need
like-
to know.
That piece looks like the bottom, but it looks like nothing like Gumshoe.
You know what? You got a fair point, bud. Oh, crap. What did I do? Ah!
Some of the pieces are missing. Let's try putting it together while we can.
Maybe I'll give it another shot later. Wait, hold on a moment. What?
Did you feel it's hard? It's like, no.
No, I think I accidentally pressed something. Hold on. I'm just gonna skip through this because we've done this. Bye-bye. Okay, so SL9. Another piece of SL9. Let's take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces are before it broke. You want to try putting
Maybe
back
they tried to back together.
That's like, this piece looks like it's the bottom.
Edgeworth!
Thank you guys for staying and watching this.
Back in the DS, like this would have been like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
3D!
I remember being impressed by this in, 2008?
Damn, that's like 12 years
I'm
ago.
still impressed.
Oh, there we go. Now I've got it.
God, I miss those days. They were good days.
Don't fuck it up, Phoenix.
Leave it to Phoenix to not
Mia!
figure out the simple puzzle.
Edgeworth! Everyone's doubting me.
Get good, right?
Skill issue.
in Phoenix. Press tab to open the inventory.
Mia!
Classic.
Just press tab.
Oh, Righto, you're doing really well.
Gant? Why are you in my memory? I've barely known you.
That's the ugliest pot I've ever seen.
I just imagined that silence, him just staring at me.
Mm.
Oh, no.
I watch you when you sleep.
That's cool. There. God, I'm so fucking good at this. Hey!
Hey.
Oh, there's a big chungus missing.
Big chungus.
Huh?
Chungy
Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Hold on a second. Did you just say big chungy wungy?
Chungy wungy.
Big chungy monkey.
What's a big chungy wungy?
I'm gonna give you $10 to never do that again.
I'll send you my PayPal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got that fire too in 2 minutes myself. The problem was finishing it.
Liar. Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Now, it doesn't look like a most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar. Added to the... Dude, look out. That jar is so unstable. It could snap any moment.
Jar is almost as unstable as I am.
Yeah, I can relate to that jar. I become that jar whenever someone talks to me.
Hello. Oh, this again. Wait. Hold on. How do I do this
Trace
again?
of luminol.
It's like, hey, I'm looking for my package.
Hey, look, I can look at my badge. How about that?
Oh my god, Phoenix is a Libra.
A Libra.
Because it's got scales on it.
Ah.
Libra.
Phoenix wears a bra.
What?
What is going on?
What is going on? Where are we?
This has been a
Here
very
is it.
unhinged stream.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna say one thing. Speaking as a detective, if I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Okay, I know what I need to do. Maybe I need to examine it first.
I know
What?
I need to do, but I don't
What's
know.
this? Blood?
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint there.
One for the blood god, pal.
Gumshoe, stop trying to summon demons. It's weird.
Go for the skull throw, pal.
We abide the return.
We abide the return, pal.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use her testing fluid to check it out.
Rub my fluid
How do
on
I
everything,
do that?
Mr. Wright.
For
Please never
fuck's
say
sake.
that sentence again.
What did you say? I didn't even hear you.
I was told never to say it again, so I'm not going to.
Aw, God damn it, wizard.
Well, my
Oh,
fluids
let's
all over
find
the
out.
place, Mr. White.
I will pay everyone $10 to never say that
I
again.
wasn't paid to not say it again.
Fair.
Alright, double or nothing.
I'll send you my PayPal.
Don't worry. I love how as soon as you said that, my vision just turned red. Let's go. Oh my god!
Whoa! Something happened over there. There was a
Yeah.
party over there.
Oh my god. Please say that's blood.
Yeah, that's where Gumshoe met Edgeworth in the
There was a corpse party over there.
That's where
must have-
Edgeworth got his first period.
This is kind of
What?
Edgeworth has changed.
My brain, my mind is melting
My
right now.
fucking Brian. Did you say that?
Okay.
What's going on tonight? I'm
This
lost.
is
Everybody's
this is why you
hyper.
can't take me anywhere twice.
No. Alright. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Looks like ectoplasm, pal. Don't look too close to it. Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman. Was it actually an alien?
What a line.
Well, this proves that something really happened in front of this locker.
I'll make a note of it on the
Where's
floor
that pal?
plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
You know what? That's
Also, why would
fair.
I think it's blue? I'm not wearing the glasses.
Maybe he is. You don't know. You can't see him right now.
Emma might have had a third pair.
Right. You're right, though, pal.
Ugh. Slide. Hello.
It's me.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
It'd be funny if you could use the spray on him.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Ah, I can't. Damn it.
Okay.
Use the knife. This fucking end, Gumshoe.
I wish to present this knife into your aortic artery.
Just pull out a gun. See ya!
See ya, pal.
Gimme!
I'm going to the crappy old pal. That dies.
Wait, we did talk about SL9, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay.
We did talk about our feelings.
We did talk about our feelings.
I love
Yeah.
staring at that blank face.
I figured I may as well get you to stare at something while I'm. Wait a minute. What's this?
No thoughts. Head empty, pal.
There's something sticking out of here.
It looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That's sad. I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some similar evidence?
It sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too. He just lets it all hang out. I bet he doesn't
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do them right in front of them, pal.
I'll do what I want.
Life tips
feelings
with Gumshoe. Look, this one's open. And the red light indicator is lit above the door.
Oh, it's fucking lit, fam.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker?
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere.
What is the saw and paint doing here?
That's the dawn of time. True art has always been war against oppression.
True art. I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here in the evidence room? That's crazy, bro. If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar.
There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Or I leave
What
a
is
door
not
ajar.
a door? Oh.
It's unstable. Get it some Lexapro.
I just realized what I have to do.
I get that.
Lexapro would save it at this point.
Oh, I fucking found
it! Do now. I have to look at my Google guide more closely.
Dude, I'm not making a secret of the fact that I'm using a guide for this.
What? Whoa!
Shut the fuck up.
Nanny, why am I getting a reaction here?
Oh
Emma,
my god, it's an alien handprint!
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. And the court record. That's where all my contradictions are.
Okay, pal, how do we access the court record again?
You press tab.
Tab.
Yeah,
Thanks, pal.
There it is.
Maybe. Oh.
Can you use the luminol on the vase?
You know,
or
I
like
did
examine the vase?
Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking.
Because it's got blood on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did have blood on it.
Hey, look! Crimpy was right. There are dark red stains on here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. I ipso facto not relevant to this case that we know of. Oops.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Whee!
It looks like a fucking rotisserie chicken.
It does.
It's like the fucking migrate.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, my dumplings.
Is this
My
actually,
dumplings.
is it supposed to be a jar or is it supposed to be something else?
It's like
It looks like a bong.
Of course. Of course.
What kind of
It's like a
bong
bong.
is fucking out of?
Clearly one like that.
Unstable ones, apparently.
Okay, so I can't spray anymore.
In the shape of a liver.
A liver.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna move out here now
Yeah.
then. What about a dial?
Out, partner.
Out of partner.
Echo.
What a heckin' crazy situation this is.
Well, why would you just swear like that?
Get the fuck out of here if you don't have food for me.
You get
got
shot
one
for not
steak
having
full of
food in
hair.
Texas.
Yeah, you don't. You get. It's fine.
February 23. High Prosecutor's Office. Follow to.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing some important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing.
Huh?
I guess we'll have to come back. Fuck, what have I done? I think I've missed something.
Let's dig through his rubbish.
I mean, it is a nice desk. Also, I'd like to imagine his chess set is set up purposefully where he's just like uses the other chess pieces to bully that one that's totally meant to be right.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
That's correct.
Those horses are mounted knights. The swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? Nah, it's nothing. What have I missed?
What have you missed, Supe?
Yeah.
What did you miss when you have a guide with you?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like I got all of them.
Read harder, Supe.
We could always just start it all over again and go straight from the guide.
I mean, that's what I've been doing this whole time.
Quick, Supe, put on the IRL glasses and use your infrared to find the secret hidden guide.
find the bloodstain on the court record guide.
Yeah.
So it's my turn.
What is that? Oh,
Oh.
a zigzagoon.
Mine, damn it.
Start spraying fluid. Go to the corner and spray. It'll automatically use spray button. There you go. You
I'm
finished?
still sad about the Absol.
Yeah, that sucks. Shot.
What's Zigzagoon? Oh,
No one caught it! What a piece of
What?
shit.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like
Get
no.
back here.
Sometimes it's just like fuck you. No one catches it.
Ultra Chad Zigzagoon.
Did I maybe?
Perhaps Pokemon only get caught.
I think my favorite bit about Miss Star is that she has the sausage octopus on her neck.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty
It
cool.
looks tasty.
Yeah, I do like that as well.
Oh.
It keeps drawing my eyes to her titties though, so.
Who doesn't like Tibby?
Booba. Booba best. Booba best.
I think it's faster to list the people who don't like teddies here.
Honestly.
Probably.
I would say I am indifferent to the booba.
Yeah, fair. You're allowed to be.
Yeah. No shame in here. Ugh. This is really making me nettled.
I wanted to do more, but I was gonna. Ah, fuck! I want to say there's one thing. Okay.
It's okay, don't worry. We've already done that dialogue. Did I? Surely I actually... Wait.
Should we
Someone
take a 5-minute break while Super
Yeah,
figures it out?
go take a break. I'm gonna sort this shit out while...
Alright, everybody. Cheers.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Be or be.
Be Phoenix right back.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
This is why I'm alone.
Oh, Super.
Could have sworn that you used... No! Damn it, Gumshoe.
Check the piece of evidence that was the missing item form.
The what, sorry?
Goodman's missing item form. We lost something. Lost item.
Oh, true. That is very
Because
true.
he only
Let's
half
have a
filled
look.
it out.
Yeah. Bruce Goodman, ID 5. Hey. That's scratched out for some reason. Okay, so it doesn't say what he lost. It's like he accidentally went to type something, but then... What if I present this? Wait.
Okay. Eh?
What?
Miles Edgeworth was one of the names on that thing.
It was, yeah, because they figured that out. Because Gumshoe was like, "Oh, Edgeworth did a thing. Like Edgeworth's name is on it.
Edgeworth's
Did a thing.
Edgeworth did a thing." You take a look at this. This is the ID card record. I heard the rumors.
I heard the rumors, pal, so it was good when it came in here at the same time as the murder. Whoa!
It's crazy,
Okay.
bro. We won't. I think I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
we
it
already...
changed.
Hey.
Okay, well, the music changed.
Yeah. No, but we already went through that. Oh, this is hurting me. Banana.
Under your skin like a splinter.
Damn, son. I'm gonna take the switch later.
Did Supe figure his shit out while I was gone?
No.
Oh.
No.
No. Shit.
No? What if you present the half-filled-out lost item form to the chief policeman? To Chili... The
What
chief
was he?
policeman who's not here.
You mean Gant?
Yeah, Gant.
Chatty daddy policeman?
Does it? Can we examine the lost item form? What was he?
We already
What did
did.
he lose?
He didn't actually fill it out.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wrote 5'9" instead of 5'8", and for his ID number.
Wait a minute.
So, did he lose his ID card?
I guess so.
I guess. That red car door looks awfully suspicious.
Wow! Look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Oh, kinky. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Yes, that was very helpful.
That's kinky.
Ooh. Okay, so I've done the glove.
Why are they gonna make this hard?
Well, this is like one of the hardest cases in the game.
Oh, it honestly is. The place is stuffed with evidence. The dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal, our security is high-tech around here.
I thought we were taking fun.
I didn't think you were here, sorry. I've
What
got
if
some...
we talk to Marshall about the guy who has the messy locker? I'm trying to brain in here.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to, like, scroll up and read the...
Well, what's the next thing we gotta do?
Okay, so it's like, go to Gant, get the permission to enter the thing. Examine the entrance to the evidence room. You'll use the card. It still won't open. The card reader is off. Present the statements to Marshall. Talk to all this thing. Present Goodman's ID. He'll show you the record. Give you the ID record. Move to the evidence room. You'll find Gumshoe. Gives you the evidence room floor plans. You talk to him. Evidence locker will be added to the court record. Present Goodman's note with a switchblade to Gumshoe. SL9 incident was Edgeworth's big case. You talk to him about it. Transfer with a couple of days to come and take the switchblade out of himself. Present the ID cord record. Gumshoe takes a good record, becomes shocked. The second number is Edgeworth's. Glove hanging on the police tape. There's another piece of evidence from SL9. The rubber glove will be added to the court record. Examine the area below Goodman's locker. There's something big on the ground. Choose, check it closer. Put the fragments back together. Looks like an unstable jar. Finish examining the room before this next part. I have finished examining the room, though. I'm pretty sure.
What's the next part?
Take out the luminol and start spraying the scene. Which is, what I already did.
We did that, yeah.
Yeah.
And so what's it say to do after that?
You'll automatically use your red glasses as an indication you're in the man. Go over when you finish. Examine, move to... okay. Pan left and start spraying the luminol. Test around the upper left locker with a piece of cloth sticking out. It's blood! Someone wipe part of it off. Pan right and spray the upper right locker to the left of the crime scene. It's more blood! Looks like someone tried to wipe it off his robe. Gumshoe is shocked, as is on his locker. Spray what looks like the crime scene. There's a lot of blood everywhere. Something really happened here. Emma will mark all the spots on the floor plans. Gumshoe will then leave to give Edgeworth his report for the day.
Okay, wait. Spray all the lockers.
I can't
Did you
spray
accept-
anymore. That's the problem. Like, it won't let
Oh,
me.
you can't?
Yeah, like,
Show us
usually
the floor plans. Which ones has Emma marked?
So she hasn't marked this one for some reason. So do I need to examine it?
Yeah, I'll spray it again.
What's this? Blood. It's a little warm, but there's a handprint. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know we should use the testing fluid to check it out, but it won't let me!
Okay, can you pan back?
Oh,
over
now
to
it
the
will.
left?
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? That is so cringe. Alright, we'll wait for everyone to get back.
Wow, I think there might be blood here, Mr. Wright.
Oh my fucking god, that's so crazy, Emma. I'm so
Crazy
sorry.
to think that there was blood right there the whole time that even I could see.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
No way.
Is everybody back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
never left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm dumb. Let's go.
You didn't have to tell us twice.
Emma knew it. This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, detective?
This locker. It's mine.
It's yours?
Please. You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify. I wouldn't hurt a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust them fully.
Oh my god.
I would know. I'm one of them.
Fuck the police.
I ain't no bootlicker, pal.
But you're a detective.
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edwards' inquiry committee should be letting out soon.
So I wish I could see you, Gumshoe.
I'm gonna go give them my
Oh
report for
my
the day.
god. Shrimpy, look at that picture.
Is that the report?
Wait,
What
is he
is
there?
on? Shrimpy.
Sunfell, you see that, right?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Is that the Dilf?
Oh,
No. That's a character
No.
from the third game.
that is a character
Okay.
who is decidedly unfuckable.
Okay.
Decidedly
I mean, like,
unfuckable.
unless you're into that kind of thing, in which case, yeah, probably very fuckable.
You're defeating.
Strokes for all folks.
I can't believe I never noticed all these references before. Like, good lord.
Yeah, because this case came out after the trilogy was released. That's
Yeah.
why there's like references to all these characters from later games.
I guess that makes sense.
Hmm.
It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edwards we're talking about. I'm sure he could use a report like this. I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm up, pal.
Bye. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too.
Go show him this flyer and see if it makes him uncomfortable.
I'm like, Edgeworth, you into this? You want me to get the costume?
I mean, we can go to the restaurant if you like.
I don't want to go to the Très Bien, thank you very much.
But it's very good.
It is very not good. It should be called Très Not Bien.
No bueno.
No es bueno.
What is 21? February 23. High Prosecutor's Office. Room 1202.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, we need Shrimpy.
I think Shrimpy was this, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's him.
He carries the scent of danger.
Oh yes, my apologies.
Wait, why does Edwards
Yeah, you
have
do
his
it.
own bellboy in his office?
Oh, it's you!
Have we met somewhere?
Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. He blends in with all the magenta.
Materialized into existence. Right.
He has the hotel bring in tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
Sam, I am.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
He wants to give you green eggs and ham.
You brought me the latest information, it seems.
Lee? Was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
I don't remember this in the original case.
This is beautiful.
This is great, yeah. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Emma simps for Edgeworth just about as hard as Country does.
So how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
they gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the by the chief of police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still.
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Anyway, see you later.
See you later. You want to grab lunch later?
Yeah, let's go to that new French restaurant.
You're nice.
I hear it's très bien.
I don't speak Japanese.
Oh, right. I better check this out. Fucking goddammit. Alright, I better check this now.
As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage?
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence. Screwdriver added to the court record.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case.
Yeah, well, I don't care. Fuck you.
Yes, you
He's so cute when he's angry.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident, and some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who received the worst memory of my life.
Revived.
I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
Puna. He must be talking about his father's mother in that... His father's mother in that elevator.
Oh my god.
Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Just tell me the truth. And nothing but the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too, then.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
I would be too.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is why he was a deputy chief of police on the investigation.
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't?
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. But I won't do that. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief of prosecutor... The chief prosecutor... Fuck.
The chief prospector.
Yeah, you know, fuck it. The chief prospector wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
Did you feed her cat? If you were still studying forensic science.
No, her cat's dead.
Oh, well, fuck.
I mean, yes, of course I am. Look at me, I'm wearing a lab coat right now. Today, Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid. Well, then, you might have use for this.
Aluminium powder for taking fingerprints?
I appreciate that you said it correctly, even though it's spelt wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, you know what? It's okay. We're Aussies.
Based. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
Sticky.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God, no.
I'm gonna give you $10 to never fucking do that again, Christ.
Sticky, icky.
Oh my god.
Yo, this guy's paying out.
It's a sticky
Bruh.
thing for me. I can't. We are the enemy, you know.
You're the closest degenerate.
Bruh, just whenever Gant walks in the room. Sticky.
Oh my god.
Captain
Well, we're the
Cringe on
enemy.
duty.
Captain Cringe.
I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Fingerprint set and fingerprint file received.
With Gumshoe, I play hard to get.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. Even though there's another investigation stage after this.
Oh my god, spoilers! What the fuck?
I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Let's go put sticky stuff on it.
Before we do that, though... Ah, damn, I always forget this. You gotta go into the court record to spray.
Are you gonna spray the luminol on Edgeworth?
Right, what the fuck?
No, I'm spraying everything. Fuck you.
The trophy?
Nothing can stop me.
Oh, shit!
Nani?
Oh, error. Well,
What? It looks like some blood has dripped down here.
Judging by the amount, I guess it's from a nosebleed.
A nosebleed, Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence.
Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind?
error. I was doing coke.
Oh.
Alright, we're just gonna leave
real
now.
estate agents again.
Bye, Edgeworth.
I can quit
Always.
anytime I want.
I don't like cocaine, I just like the smell.
I just like a smile.
Oh, fucking hell.
He was just disposing of the evidence.
It was a drug bust that was due for transferal. I got rid of it.
Do you want me to do these from now on, Wizard, if your voice is getting...
Yes, please.
Okay.
February 23, evidence room, Sector 3.
Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. I bet we could find some cocaine.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. I mean, we're keeping it, right?
I hope so. Free shit. Let's get started. Just choose a finger.
A finger.
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest imprint.
I really can't tell the oh, for God's sake, Phoenix.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
The middle.
I hate being smarter than Phoenix sometimes.
He is kind of a dummy. Alright, now it's time for check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminium powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With enter, see?
Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminium powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With your nose. Exciting, I know.
Oh, this is good shit.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Just imagine.
Edgeworth, get a hooker. We need to blow this up her ass. Stat.
Okay. Alright, well, when we're not supporting local entrepreneurs, we'll just imagine that we're blowing out the candles on the birthday cake. See?
Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though. What do you mean it won't go up my nose?
Y'all gotta be stopped.
We are a
Oh my
menace.
God, you know. Oh my god. You just pour the powder on thick and you blow away the extra. The basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
Guess I better give it a try. So, fun fact, you could actually blow into the DS mic to do this. Good times.
What happens if you suck it in?
You sniff really loudly near
Great
it.
time.
You get addicted to cocaine.
You did it! You found one.
But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. Doing coke is never a waste of time.
No, I just... God, I'm so wasted.
It's just the way it goes, man.
Mm.
But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints.
Looking at the locker door again closely, it seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood.
I'm crying.
Understandable. Hold on. Maybe this will help. Ah!
It does not help.
Hold on. Just gotta pour some more on. Ah! There we go. Alright. You think this breaks TOS? Ah! How is that not complete? Come on. Alright, we've got to dust some more.
Alright.
Alright, just like this, Edgeworth, right? Oh, yeah.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Wait, how is that still not? Oh my god, okay, fine.
So you just
Right,
have to
you're
do some
terrible
more.
at doing coke.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm pouring the whole bag on here.
Shit, right, you're going to OD, my god.
No, I need to get this right, because I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm gonna cake this entire door in whatever this powder is. Alright, here we go. Ah!
Yay! A print's so clear, it's dazzling. Are you
dazzling?
okay, Pete?
I'm fine!
You got jittering a little bit. Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. We had to do a lot of coke. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right. Wait, I'm right. Wait.
Oh shit.
You're wrong.
No.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would most likely find on this locker?
Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Sag.
Good job, right?
We'll be able to figure out who owns it. Nice.
Damn it, I'll figure this out. No way.
No.
Oh my god.
Gumshoe's prints on Gumshoe's locker? We've blown this case out of the
This
water,
is-
right?
This is... Match found! Impossible!
Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe.
Not gum, you want me?
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Gumbo.
Gummy.
Hey, Era's getting a payday today.
You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
I'm still a rock star. Got rock moves. You know that song?
Yeah.
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Yeah,
Wait,
get over it.
if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out.
Nani?
Let's split up and look for clues, guys. Wait, do I have to examine it? I think I may have to examine it. This is where we got a luminoid fluid reaction, right?
Right. There was a handprint here. Okay. Wanna try using this?
There go her eyes sparkling again. God, imagine being passionate about things, am I right? So cringe. Okay, let's check for prints.
I remember when
Spirit.
Did you hear something, Emma? It sounded like Edgeworth contemplating something.
Contemplating something.
Something.
But,
His
but
passions.
like, something. I have to warn you about something first.
Something? What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it with using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints?
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand.
Oh.
You good, bro?
There it was.
Oh.
Up.
What?
Yeah, there.
I didn't even fucking see that.
It went yellow for a second. That's
Oh,
where
okay.
I think the fingerprint would have been.
Alright, Edgeworth, I've got this time.
Alright. Give me hell.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna do the biggest blow anyone's ever seen.
Hang on a minute, let me roll up a $1 bill for you.
Ah, thanks, Emma.
Eric,
Appreciate it.
Just use my credit card.
There's no limit on this credit card, right? Alright. I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching print, will it?
But it doesn't,
right?
but it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Wait.
Where would the fingers be, mate?
Oh, yeah. That's the one we just did, wasn't it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, eh?
And was just like, yeah, try to use it where the fingers would be.
What if
what if it's over here?
What if whoever it is only had 3 fingers?
What if he had one finger that was like 12 inches long?
Yeah, what if his one finger was 90 degrees going downwards?
Am I stupid, guys?
You
Yeah,
really
only
want
as dumb as Phoenix.
Do some
Hey,
more
remember
blow.
what you said out of Phoenix?
Ah.
There it is. Oh yeah, that's the spot.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
Interesting.
I love how it does the analysis like it isn't obvious whose it is.
Well, they gotta do the whole thing.
It's gotta be dramatic.
Forensic science.
Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Officer Jake Marshall?
Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record,
The
Bambino.
dreamboat in the poncho? That's gotta be a coincidence. He can't be involved in this crime.
Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh. Oh.
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped bloodstain.
But why would Officer Marshall?
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
Believe it.
Uh-oh.
Believe it.
Oh.
Uh-oh, spaghetti go.
I think I need to stop.
That is fair. We are going into the next trial spot.
It's time to stop.
It's
and there's
time
love.
to stop.
Look at the
Everyone's
time.
very good off your high.
Yeah, you actually
Stop.
you actually have like a fair whack in this next part, Wizard.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Like as much as I want to like I'm happy to voice them, it's just I'm
Next
too
week.
tired right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
week.
That's all good. Now
It's a good place to call it.
yeah, this is a good time. We've been up for like nearly 3 hours, so all good.
Wait, has
Yeah.
it been 3 hours already? Holy
It
moly.
has. It is currently
Solid sesh, gang.
yeah. It's currently 10:05 here.
Yeah, good sesh.
That was a lot of
Fish, mate.
cocaine.
That was a lot of blow.
Indeed
I am
was.
so dizzy from just like sniffing dramatically. Like fucking
I'm
hell.
so dizzy from laughing too hard.
I'll have to go back and make a lot of clips of that, I think.
That was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, great job, everybody, as always.
I
Yay!
love you guys.
We love you too.
We love
I love you guys.
We love you,
was-
lunch lady.
I love you, darlings.
That was amazing fun.
It was good.
From
Special
Officer
sta-
Meeks.
What?
Meeks just inspires anxiety attacks.
Meeks is very, very anxious.
Oh, anxiety, I'm sorry.
It's just like, oh man, everything's cool. But fucking Meeks comes and she's like, something's wrong. I know it, but I can't know. Something's. I don't know what it is.
It's just
I'm
like,
your
I've just...
sleep paralysis demon, sir.
Oh god.
Please. Anything but that, please.
He needs to pop a Valium.
He
I
needs
don't
to-
take drugs. Not like you degenerates.
I can't do drugs. That's illegal, yo.
He's not cool enough to do drugs.
I think I found my character. I think I found the character I'm good at voicing.
My
No,
man
he-
is a square.
Man is a square. No, he's a rectangle trying to fit in a square.
My man's those fucking enemies from Mario. They go.
Nighty night, guys. Thank you very much for the stream.
Yeah.
Yay!
Take care, guys. See you all next week. I'm
Bye
gonna.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, how do I deafen myself?
Officer stab.
Get it, Howdy?
Oh, there we go. Now I can deafen. Awesome. Thank you for joining tonight, guys and lads and ladies, and everyone in between. It has been a very fun stream. Thank you for the bits, Smokin'. Very much appreciated. Looking forward to this month of streams, so yeah. Tune in, I suppose. I actually don't know when my next stream's going to be. I think it might be Tuesday at this stage, because I'm not sure about this weekend. But we will I'll let you guys know regardless. You identify as a bus. Is that because you're bussing? Identify as an Apache helicopter. Well, I mean, they are pretty. They're very pretty. Anyway, I will leave it there tonight, guys. I'm going to send you over to my friend Killer Queen, who is currently playing Apex. Go say hello. She is really cool. I will see you guys next time. But for now, that is all. Goodbye.